Okay, we're getting on to the last few. Oh, God, I've been talking for over half an hour. Crazy. Media Extreme J&D, tits, arse, or legs. And for me, there is only one contender, and that is the good old boob. I'm not really a bum guy. I do appreciate a good bum when I see one. But for me, it's not the be-all and end-all. I mean, it's going to be behind, and I would imagine most of the time I'm going to be looking at the front. So, yeah. The same goes for the legs. I mean, legs are just legs. That you walk on them and you kick things with them. It's not really... Legs aren't really a deal breaker for me either. I'm a boob guy, if I'm honest. I'm probably, out of anything, I'm probably a boob guy. I'm not going to say I like big boobs, and I'm not going to say I like little boobs. I like all boobs, but they have to look nice, if that makes sense. So long as everything's in proportion, I'm down with that. I'm a boob guy. I do like a good boob. That is it. I like tits. It sounds sharp, doesn't it? Tits. You're going to cut yourself if you touch it. Alright, Patrick Johnston. Teen story, like first fight, crime, how you lost your virginity, first time drugs and all that sort of stuff. Well, shit, put me on the spot. Right, I'm not going to get into all of that just because I don't want to... I've actually kind of given the story on a few of these things before, and yeah, so I'm gonna cop out and just say my first crime, because I've never really had a first fight. I have had a first fight, but I wouldn't really consider it a fight. And I don't really want to talk about how I lost my virginity, just because I'm almost certain that my sister watches these videos. So, yeah, that'd be a bit awkward. And I don't really want to talk about drugs either, because, in fact, I will talk about drugs. I don't like drugs, and they're not for me. If you want to, how I see it is, if you want to do drugs, that's fine. Keep them away from me, and you don't have to tell everybody about it. Like, I used to have friends on Facebook like, oh my god, I'm so stoned right now, fucking good weed, and all this sort of shit, and I just deleted him. It's like, you want to do that in your free time and waste all your money and ruin your life, feel free to do so, but don't act cool like it's a cool thing to do, because it's not. And, yeah, that is my take on drugs. You don't have to agree with me, you can agree with me. I just think that if you're going to do it, just keep it to yourself. And, yeah, that's all that needs to be said about that. But my first crime, pretty simple, was I used to be a little shit and steal Lego. I'm not talking about when I was like a kid. Like when I was 13 or 14. Me and my friend used to go into one of the local shops and steal Lego. And I don't know why we thought it was cool, because it obviously wasn't. We never played with it. We were just being dickheads. So yeah, long story short, I think we stole one bit of Lego every day for a week, and I think it was either the boss or somebody caught us doing it, and he took us up into like the office, and the police came and arrested us. And I probably have never been so scared in my life. That was awful. I was in like the cell, like a 14-year-old in a cell for stealing Lego. It's crazy. But I tell you what, it did the job, because I shit myself and I never stole again. So yeah, that is my first crime. And I tell you what, if being put in a cell didn't stop me, I'll tell you what did. The disappointed look that my mother had when she found out, when she had to come and pick me up. That was awful. I felt so bad. Like, I felt like I'd really upset my mum for doing it. And, yeah, it's just, don't do it. Don't steal. It's not cool. And don't do drugs. You can lose your virginity. That's fine. That's more than fine. That's enjoyable. Well, maybe not if you're a girl. Yeah, maybe not if you're a girl, but after that, it kind of gets more enjoyable. Anyway, let's carry on. 5 left, I think. Taco Boy 164. What would you do if you woke up in your favorite game as your favorite character? I think I'd probably be pretty excited, because even though it's not really I don't really have a favorite game anymore, but the game that I'm going to say is a game called Guild Wars. and I spent about 6 years on that game, like a long time. Guild Wars was like an amazing game. It's like an MMO, similar to World of Warcraft, but in my opinion better. I didn't really like World of Warcraft, but I wasted like a good 6 years on that. And if I woke up as my character in Guild Wars, I would just be over the moon. I would love to live in those times. If I could go and live in like a Lord of the Rings type era, like kind of like medieval almost, with castles and just horses as transport, I think that is the shit. I would absolutely love to live in a time like that, and if that happened, I wouldn't want to wake up, or well, I did wake up. I woke up in my favorite game as my favorite character, but I wouldn't want to go back to sleep and wake back up into reality. So yeah, that's the answer. I would love to just kind of live in a time of wizards and witchcraft and horses as transport and elves and Isengard and hobbits and not Mordor. Mordor's scary. But yeah, that's it. That is kind of like what I would love to wake up and to kind of live, I guess. Oh man, what's this name all about? The lactating anus. Why do I love you so much? And it's just 'cause I'm a lovable guy. I am a lovable guy. I am the best guy in the world. It's true. It is true, and that is why you love me so much. It's simple as that. Buzzwell LP. What if one day you woke up and you were the only person in existence? What would you do? I honestly don't know. I think at first I'd probably be a bit scared. I probably wouldn't want to do all that much. I don't know. It just wouldn't be a very good thing. But I think eventually, after you got used to it, I mean, you've got a movie, you got like all the movies to watch, you've got stuff to keep you entertained. You can go around, kind of steal cars, but you're not stealing because they're there to be taken. So you could just take like a really good, like a really nice car. I don't know, like a Lamborghini or something. I'm not big on cars. I don't know what a good car is, but yeah, I'd really like a Mustang. So I'd probably search down a Mustang. I mean, you could just keep on driving wherever you wanted to go, and you'd end up getting somewhere. And I don't know. I think it'd be quite fun, even though it'd be quite scary at the same time. So, if I did, I'd probably just go on like a massive road trip. The only thing is, if I woke up and I was the only person in existence, I think I'd rather wake up in America. Not because it's America and I think it's better than England, but because England's only small and there's only like a limited number of places that you can go. So I'd probably rather wake up in America and just kind of travel the country. I think that'd be amazing. That's one place I've never been that I'd really like to go as well, America. So yeah, that's probably what I'd do. I'd just go find a nice car. I'd go visit a load of places and just enjoy life as much as I can. And hopefully, the way you say the only person, I'm hoping that I'd have animals and stuff. So maybe I could have like a dog as a pet. I'm thinking I Am Legend, so I could have like a little dog. I don't know. I like the idea of that anyway. Kind of like having no responsibilities as well. You could literally see a nice house and sleep in it. I think that'd be awesome. The only thing that'd worry me would be if, you were the only person in existence, but everybody died, so all the dead bodies are everywhere. I think that'd be quite upsetting. I wouldn't like that. All right, so the next one, Demonic Ninja says, "What? Why don't you play GB question mark? Is that actually a game? Let me Google this." Because I haven't got a clue how to say that. That is not a game, and when I Google it, the video that the question is on is the only thing that comes up in Google. So all I can see right now is my video on Google. That's pretty funny. So the reason I don't play that, good sir, is because that is not a real game. And the final question from Mr. Taco3434. He asks, where the fuck have you? I'm guessing that you got really excited and forgot to write bean on the end of that. And I've kind of explained this. I've just been really busy, been working, and I've just been generally not having the time to make videos and all that sort of business. So that is where I have been. And yeah, I've literally just got through all of the questions. It's been a blast. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you to everybody who asked me a question. If you want to ask a question for a future episode, feel free to do that in the comments section now, and I will. I probably won't do every question again. I'll probably just pick out the better ones, and yeah, I'll make another video as soon as whenever I have the time, I guess. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Now I'm going to go ahead and get another drink because my throat is feeling quite sore. And yeah. Thanks a lot, guys. And I love you lots. And goodbye. Kiss.